Hey y'all, it's your girl Lala. Welcome back to my garden. So guys, today I just want to bring your attention to something that's going on in my garden. Now, this side of my garden, guys, I'm so ashamed of it because I've not done anything much with this side of my garden. I've pretty much left it to do whatever it wants to do. It just decided that it wants to be wild, that wild kid on the block. So I've decided to let it be. Now, the only plants I put in here are those broccolis right there. Over there, some parsley, which I did have already harvest from my parsley. A cilantro seedling, grew from seed. And over here, some kohlrabis, which I've already harvested most of the kohlrabis, but there were just a few left, 3 to be exact. But the other thing I want to bring your attention to is this bed. I've continued to put, kitchen scraps in here. As you can see down below, we have some pumpkin squash vines running, some that are really now just coming up, a few corn seeds that came up, but of course the bugs attacked them. My wild and beautiful oregano that I've not done anything with, I've just let it be. Okay, and I did put in some onions over there, but of course, as you can see, my oregano, the weeds, the pumpkin vines, they pretty much just like take over this bed, and I've just let it all be. I've not really shown you much from this side of my garden because I've just let it be. But I'm going to show you something right now, and I'm so thankful to God, and I'm really trusting God that it will come and mature. It will grow and mature, and I will be able to reap from it. So guys, this pumpkin vine is running all the way from over there. I let it run across my oregano, okay, and I'm going to take you all the way up. So the wind has been blowing today very strongly. And this morning I was looking through my window and I saw a beautiful flower. And guys, look at this right here. Look at that. Look at that. I am so thankful to God for that. Guys, you don't know how excited I am to see something like that in my garden. So what I did, I came back and I manually pollinated. Okay, I manually pollinated this morning after I discovered it. There goes another one right there. And I will definitely be looking out to see when that flower open as well. But I manually pollinated, guys, because I saw a flower that was over here somewhere over here this morning. There was one right there. So I picked one of them and I went ahead and I manually pollinated that one over there. Of course, the rain came down, so I'm really hoping that it's still okay. But of course, it's so windy, as you can see. Very, very windy. And so the vine got blown off the little piece of board that it was resting on, but it's okay. There's no damage to it. It's just now resting on it's now resting inside the box more so than on the piece of board right there. So this bed, like I said, look at it. See all those dry leaves and dried lemon leaves? This is my cassava plant right here, my beautiful cassava plant. I have left this bed to do anything it wants to do, okay? And I'm so thankful to God for that. So God, I thank you for allowing me to discover the pumpkin squash. I was able to come out and catch it, to hand pollinate it or manually pollinate it, because of course I'm not sure if any bees were around to pollinate it or if it got pollinated by the bees, but I want to make certain that I did not miss that opportunity. So I definitely went ahead and manually pollinated. So just want to show you guys that. Now look at these right here. Aphids taking over these right here, so I'm just going to take them out. Okay, I'm just going to take these out. These are the last of my kohlrabis. And guys, the kohlrabis, like I said, the taste is between a broccoli and a cauliflower. It tastes very good. You can eat it raw in a salad, or you can cut it up in meat, or you can put it in soup. If you want to blend it, make a smoothie, whatever you want to do, guys, it is good. Over here, I've harvested a small broccoli. And right here, there's another one coming in. And also right there, there's another one coming in. But because the temperature is getting, warmer, the broccolis are not going to get big and pretty. They're going to pretty much just come up to a certain size. You just have to know when to take them off. Okay? So guys, I just want to show you that in my garden. And I say, God, this morning when I saw it, guys, I was like, hooray for Jesus, hooray. Hooray for Jesus, hooray. So with the pumpkin squash, guys, I did not plant them. I threw out my kitchen scraps in here. They came up and they were looking so promising. I said to myself, I'm not going to disturb them. I'm just going to keep watering the garden and just let over here this year be my wild bed. And if my pumpkin squash decided to, do whatever it wants to do and give me a squash, I will be grateful. So that is exactly what I've been doing. I just let it be. So I'm not going to put too much water on here at all. Because like I said, we had a little bit of rain this morning. So I'm just going to turn it off right now. I should wash off the kohlrabis because there are a lot of aphids on them. So let's wash off the root system over there. Okay. So I got some kohlrabis. They're small, but I'm thankful. Everything in my garden, guys, I give thanks to God for them because, of course, I cannot grow them. I can only plant the seeds and water them. God does the increase. So I'm so thankful to God whenever I come to the garden and I find anything. But just wanted to share my wild bed. Another philosophy I have, guys, is this. In Jamaica, they say, when a dead, no bury. Meaning that if something is not dead, leave it alone. So in my garden, if I plant something and it's not dead, I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to keep watering, do what I can. So last year, right here, trying to zoom in to show you guys. But the wind is blowing and the lemongrass is just like, in the way. But this right here, I just want to show you guys. This is my blueberry plant. So last year my blueberry plant was not looking healthy, and I had thoughts of cutting it down, but I left it anyway because I said, when it's dead, no berry. Don't cut it down if it's not dead. Leave it alone. I don't know if you can see it. The lemongrass is so much in the way. But now I'm seeing new growth on my blueberry plant. Down below, there are some leaves there, as well as up top. Another day I'll be able to show it to you a little bit better when the wind is not blowing the lemongrass so much in it. But my blueberry plant has put out some new growth, and I'm so thankful to God for that. So one of these days I will clean up the bed, trim the lemongrass, and I will show it to you again. but that's awesome. So thank you, Lord. Very windy. Very, very windy, guys. Very, very windy. See this? I don't know where all this wind came from. I was not aware of any storms being out there on the sea. But for some reason, we have lots of wind from last night into today, as well as we had some rain. So it is very windy. So this is my moringa tree. My moringa tree right now, it is filled with pods, and I usually love to take these pods off and to cook them, but they have gotten so big. Usually when they're smaller, even like this size, I like to cut them up and steam them, but I've been neglecting coming into this side of the garden, so I've not done much. And I'm walking, guys, and I'm looking just to see if there's anything crazy going on. Guys, even my blackberry tree, there are some blackberries on here. You can see them right there. Not many, but my blackberries, they're really just starting to come back. Okay, because this tree, I thought that it had died, but you know, or it was gonna die. So we have some blackberries there coming in. So I'm thankful again to God for the blackberries. I keep watering. Oh wow, there's a red one there. It's not fully ripe because when it's ripe it's completely dark, but yeah, I just keep watering the plants and they're doing their thing. So that's one of the things that you have to do. You have to pay attention to your plants in the garden. You have to definitely give them water when they need water. You got to trim them, and that's one of the things I need to do. I need to trim some of my plants, even my moringa plants. I need to trim it. Over here you can see it. We have a few mangoes down on the ground, but this mango tree has not put out much mango this year. Not much, just a few. Just a few mangoes. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm still thankful.